And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to East Centennial High School Stadium, where the East Eagles take on the visiting Wilson Wildcats in a city conference matchup that will determine the city championship for 2015. I'm Matt Robinson, and I am your host today for today's homecoming events here at East High School. East comes in with a 3-2 record, and they are looking for their second win of the season in the conference. And Wilson comes in with a 3-2 record as well, 3-0 in the conference, and looking for their fourth win and to secure their first sole championship since 1999. The keys to today's game for the visiting Wilson Wildcats is to contain East High quarterback Raheem Gayden and to stay disciplined on defense, and they hope to secure that first city championship since 1999. The key for the East Eagles, they need to stop the run, Wilson's potent running attack, and they need to win the battle at the line of scrimmage in order to contain the offensive running attack of the Wilson Wildcats. On this beautiful fall day here in Flower City, and the East High faithful are out in their purple and gold school colors. A lot of good things happening here at East High School, and it's great to see a lot of the students out here showing their school pride and cheering on their football team for this year. This brand new not brand new facility, but the turf only about a year or so old, and the new field turf surface that is here at the stadium, and we're going to see a lot more of these types of facilities as the Rochester City School District is investing, along with partnerships such as the one from the Buffalo Bills, who made a substantial donation over the summer to contribute to improving the quality of the fields for the Rochester School District. So coming up momentarily, we will have starting lineups, player introductions, and the coin toss to kick off today's game here at Centennial Stadium. Coming up at halftime, we will talk to special guest Sean Nelms with East High School. And Sean's going to talk about some of the changes that have been taking place and how the school year has been going here so far for the 2015-2016 school year. We're glad you can join us. We are streaming live on the web at www.rcsdk12.org/RCSD-TV. We hope you can join us there, and we hope you join us live on RCTV, Channel 15 in the city of Rochester on Time Warner Cable. Again, so glad you could join us here for today's event. We're going to be introducing the players, the cheerleaders for East High School, all decked out, not in their purple and gold, but in their pink, celebrating Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Please welcome the Wilson Wildcats. And the colors getting ready to be presented by the Army RTOC. All right. And now being introduced as a team, the East High Eagles. And the Wilson Wildcats already having been introduced, and both teams are ready to get this game started. We're waiting on the officials to before the officials, we will be presenting the colors for today's national anthem. And the colors
is located in over 1,550 high schools worldwide and all 50 of the United States. The U.S. Army JROTC is motivating young people to become better citizens in the Rochester City School District since 1992.
and the junior RTOC colors present at midfield. And now for the playing of our national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask you to please join together in honoring this great nation of ours. We ask you to please rise, stand in place, and gentlemen, kindly remove your caps for the singing of our country's national anthem.
My mic is live.
It's still not coming through. No. You heard you say test. Only one mic working. Only one mic working.
All right, we're having some technical difficulties. And the singers for the national anthem are now going to make their way to the field to sing the anthem. Okay. Those students persevering through some technical difficulties. And as the colors make their way off the field, we are getting ready for the presentation of captains for both schools. Captains for the visiting Wilson Wildcats. Number 2, Marvin Appleberry. Number 14, James Cotton. Number 53, O'Neill St. Philippi. And number 15, Earl English. The captains for the home team, the East High Eagles. Number 2, Javon Jackson. Number 55, Malik Marshall. Looks like East has run the toss, and they elect to defer to the second half. So Wilson will receive the kickoff to begin the game. And Wilson will defend the north goal. Also serving as captain for the East High Eagles was number 3, Raheem Gayden. So East will start out defensively, and Malik Marshall and Bobby Seawright and the rest of their defensive teammates will get set to start the game on defense. Wilson is led by their running attack of Isaiah Benjamin, Marvin Appleberry. They start a sophomore quarterback, James Cotton, and Earl English, also a force for Wilson's running attack. It's a beautiful fall day here, Columbus Day weekend. Getting set to kick off for the East Eagles is number 8, Isaiah Collier. And back deep to receive is number 1, Isaiah Benjamin. And number 15, Earl English. We are ready for kickoff, and here we go. Benjamin takes the kickoff at about the 10-yard line, and he is tackled at about the Wilson 23-yard line. So Wilson comes out on offense. The ball will be spotted at the Wilson 24-yard line, where it will be 1st and 10 Wildcats. And Wilson breaks their huddle. East playing their 4-man defensive front. It's a 4-5-2 as I talk to the coach, Coach Mike Militello. And here's the handoff. Makes his way out to about the 28-yard line. The ball carrier is number 25, Jeremy Cathy, on the carry. For a gain of about 4 yards, it'll be 2nd down and 6 from the 28. James Cotton under center. And again, it's Cathy with the carry. And he bowls his way to about the 32-yard line. Another gain of 4. To make it third down and about 2 yards along, well, actually, closer to about a short 2 to go for the first down. And they will not huddle. Cotton has 2 wide, 2 in the backfield. And again, there's the carry, and he is stopped just short of the first down. Appears to be short. They will mark it short. That's a gain of 1, and it will be fourth down for Wilson. And they are lined up to go for it. Wilson's going to go for it. Deep in their own territory on fourth down. There's the handoff, and he is stopped immediately. Big defensive stop by number 55. That's Malik Marshall, one of the captains, and he makes a key stop on fourth down, and now East is set up in great field position just inside the 31-yard line of Wilson. East couldn't have asked for a better start to this game. So now East breaks their huddle, and the Wilson defense is now have to put on the brakes on this East attack. Gaden takes the snap. Oh, he fumbles the ball, and it is recovered. Number 11 for East, Jordan Adele, was able to jump on that ball, and no loss on the play. Maybe a loss of a couple of inches. It will still be 2nd and 10 for East.
There's something wrong with it. We don't know what's wrong with it.
Which one are you using? Which microphone?
Gaden takes the snap, and there's the throw out in the flat to number 1, Brandon Hunt. And Hunt takes it down inside the 30 to about the 28-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It'll be third down and 7 from the Wilson 28-yard line. And Gaden, Raheem Gaden, ready to take the snap, and there goes. And now he's going to keep it. Nope, he reverses his field. He breaks it outside, gets a block out there, but can't break the tackle. Loses 2 yards on the play. So Wilson staying disciplined on defense and is able to keep the ground game of East in check. So it is fourth down, 10 yards to go from about the 30-yard line. And East is going to go for it. Raheem Gaden in shotgun formation, takes the snap, drops back. He's looking, and the ball is batted down by number 8. Jareem Singletary breaks that play up and makes the stop on fourth down, and East turns the ball over on downs back to Wilson. So now Wilson will start their second drive of the game from their own 30-yard line. Wilson with a record of 3 wins, 2 losses, looking for their first city championship since 1999. And the handoff goes to Isaiah Benjamin. Benjamin on the carry. And doesn't get much. No gain. And it will be second down for Wilson from the 30. And Cotton under center. Cotton looks over the defense, takes the snap, and he throws it out to number 10, Robert Hurd. And he's doesn't go far. Again, no gain on the play, maybe lost a yard. Both defenses playing very, very tough. So it will be third down now. Wilson from just inside their 30. Third and a long 9. Got to get to just outside the 40 for the first down. Cotton drops back, and he throws it to number 4, Ricky Gamble. And Gamble heads down the sideline before he's knocked out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. That's a pickup of about 2 yards. And Wilson will now punt the ball away. Looks like number 77 will be back to punt, Latrell Gordon. First, we've got a timeout on the field. Timeout on the field. No score here at Centennial Stadium here at East High School. 6:15 left in the first quarter. Some wonderful homecoming events today here at East High. They had a parade and homecoming. A lot of students and cheerleaders having fun, doing a lot of dancing and cheering for their football team prior to today's game. And weather-wise, it turned out to be a great day for this Rochester City Athletic Conference matchup. A good crowd on hand here today. And now we're getting ready to get you back to the action. Number 77, Rashid Martin, back to punt. And here we go. And there's the snap. And the kick is away. A nice punt. And it goes out of bounds at the East 38-yard line. A 29-yard punt by Golden. No return from the East Eagles. And now East will take over on their second possession from the 38-yard line. We've got trips to the right. Trips formation. And Gaden in shotgun formation. And he hands off, and that goes nowhere fast. Aaron Johnson on the carry. Looks like No gain on play. It will be 2nd and 10 from the 38. Gaden in shotgun formation once again. And he takes a snap. And he airs it out. He's got, it is picked off. It is picked off by number 4, Ricky Gamble. Ricky Gamble with the interception for the Wilson Wildcats, and now they are set up inside of East High territory. And they take over 1st and 10 from the East 45-yard line. Wilson will take over at the East 45-yard line. Gaden tried to get it out to his receiver, but a good play by Ricky Gamble to make the interception. So now Wilson takes over. And Isaiah Benjamin is tackled in the backfield for a loss. A 5-yard loss on the play. It will be 2nd down and 15 from the 50-yard line, right at midfield. East with their 4-man front. And Cotton takes a snap. He puts it up in the air, and he overthrows his receiver intended for Robert Hurd. A good ball thrown by Cotton, but just a little bit out of the reach of Hurd. Hurd started to make some separation on the play, but the ball was just out of his reach. Probably needed another couple yards to make the play. It'll be 3rd down now and 15 from the midfield, from 50-yard line. And we've got flags on the play. We've got a false start on the offense. That will march off 5 yards. So now it's going to be 3rd and 20. Third and 20 from the Wilson 45-yard line. Wilson moving backwards here on this series. Cotton in shotgun formation. Takes the snap. Drops back, looks, he pumps, and he loses the ball. And East falls on it. And now they're saying that his arm was going forward, and it's an incomplete pass. So no fumble on the play. An incomplete pass by Cotton. So that brings up 4th down, and Golden is on once again to punt. 4th and 20 for Wilson. And that's a high snap, and pressure coming in. Oh, almost gets there. Number 78 for East. And that ball goes out of bounds. Wilson very fortunate to get that punt off. The ball will be spotted at the East 23-yard line. A 32-yard punt. No return once again. So East takes over now on their 3rd possession. Number 4 on the carry, and he is met. Leading the way, Mikhail Grant and Earl English in on the tackle for Wilson. Loses about a yard. It will be 2nd and 11. Actually, no gain on the play. 2nd and 10 from the 23 for East. Gaden takes the snap. He fakes the handoff, and now he's going to run with it. He's scrambling. He breaks a couple of tackles. Breaks some more tackles. He's keeping the play alive with his feet. And he runs about 20 yards, but gets about 7 on the play. Lots of footwork by the quarterback, Raheem Gaden. Able to break some tackles and get some things going for his offense. Gain of 7 will be 3rd and 3 from the 30-yard line. Gaden in shotgun. He hands it off. And De'Aaron Johnson gets about a yard on the play. And that will bring up 4th down for East, and they will send in their punting team. So with 2:25 and counting left to go in the first quarter, not much going offensively for either team. But that's not going to stop the enthusiasm of the fans here. The East High fans are alive and kicking. And the punt is away. Number 11 for East, Jordan Adele with the punt. And it goes out of bounds at the Wilson 30-yard line. So that's a 40-yard punt, no return. Inside of 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. And Wilson once again takes over from their 30-yard line. Catton under center. And there's a play by Malik Marshall. Blows that play up in the backfield. Nice play by East High's Malik Marshall. A loss of about 4 on the play to bring up 2nd down 14 for the Wildcats. Wilson with a record of 3 wins, 2 losses. Getting ready for 2nd down and 14. Cotton takes a snap. He's got a man down there, and the receiver, Charles Dickerson, could not haul it in. Pass falls incomplete. It'll be 3rd down and 14 from the 26. Third and 14 for Wilson from the 26-yard line. There's the snap. Cotton trying to get away from the rush, and he just throws the ball away. Cotton forced out of the pocket and makes the safe play to just get rid of the ball. So now it's 4th down. And Wilson will once again punt the ball away. With just about a minute remaining in the first quarter. No score here. Golden is once again the punter. And last time it was a high and a lot of air under the snap. This time he gets a decent snap, and the kick is away. And that will take a Wilson, now an East bounce. And Wilson is thinking that it touched the East player, and it did. The officials have ruled that Wilson has recovered the football. Now the officials will discuss it. And Wilson will, in fact, take over from the East 45-yard line. Smart heads-up play by the Wilson Special Teams unit. And now, number 15, Earl English takes the carry. That just might be the spark that Wilson needs to get things going offensively. English picks up 2 on the play, and it will be 2nd down and 8 as the first quarter winds down inside of 25 seconds remaining. And this will more than likely be the last play of the quarter as Cotton goes under center. Cotton drops back and hands off. Number 1, Benjamin on the carry. And he gets close to the first down marker. Forced out of bounds with 3.9 seconds left on the clock in the first quarter. And it will be 3rd down and a short 2. The clock stopped with 3.9 left in the first quarter. And there goes Benjamin for the first down inside the 30-yard line to about the 29-yard line as the first quarter comes to a close. At the end of the first quarter, there is no score between East and Wilson, but Wilson is driving as the teams will get set to switch ends. And now East will defend the north end zone. So both teams struggling to get something going offensively, but now it looks like Wilson is looking to capitalize off of the East turnover off the punt. As we look at the standings in sectional in the sectional classifications, East High School in Class AA currently seated 7th going into this weekend's action. McQuaid is also in action, seated in 8th. And Wilson in Class A is also seated 7th, with University Prep seated 8th right behind them. So some Rochester City Athletic Conference teams trying to position themselves for sectional play as the regular season comes to a close. We start the second quarter, and Benjamin takes the carry on first down as we start the second quarter. And no gain on the play. Maybe about a half of yard. It will be 2nd and a little less than 10 from the 30, inside the 30-yard line. Wilson going once again without a huddle, as they have the entire game to this point. Cotton under center. Gives the ball. And number 1 Isaiah Benjamin is thrown back for a loss, and now number 2 for East High. That's Javon Jackson making the stop. That's a loss of about 3 yards on the play. So now it'll be 3rd down and about 13 left to go for Wilson. And the pass from Cotton, right through the hands of Robert Hurd. We have a flag on the play. And the initial call is personal foul on the defense. Roughing the passer looks to be the call. So that will be an automatic first down. That will be an automatic first down for the Wilson Wildcats. A 15-yard penalty for the personal foul. And they mark off 15 yards. And that will put the ball down to about the 22-yard line of East. And an automatic first down as they move the chains and get the ball set. It will be 1st and 10 for Wilson from the 22-yard line. Inside the 20 to the 17-yard line. I am sorry. First down for Wilson at the 17-yard line of East. And Benjamin takes the handoff again. Finds a little bit of running room, trying to make some more yardage, but he is stopped in there. Number 4, De'Aaron Johnson, and number 76, Jeremiah Rose, in on the tackle. 2nd and 9, rather, after the 1-yard gain. And Cotton once again hands off, and now there's some running room there. Javar Collier takes the handoff. Gets it down inside the 15 to the 13-yard line. 2-back set. I formation. And Cotton gives a handoff to Collier, who breaks it inside the 10, inside the 5 to the 2-yard line. And it will be 1st and goal for the Wilson Wildcats. On a great run.
Oh, Jabbar plays for us. that was Appleberry.
By Appleberry. Sorry.
Yeah, Jabbar plays for us. Right. Jabbar is number 7.
Marvin Appleberry, the carrier on that play. So we've got a timeout on the field for, it looks to be an injured player. And Wilson putting a drive together, looking to capitalize off the turnover on the punt that took place in the first quarter. Number 1, Brandon Hunt is the injured East player, and he is coming off the field under his own power. Looks to be okay. hopefully he'll be able to make a return to the game. And now Wilson will once again take over as they are set with first and goal. Inside the 5 at the 4-yard line. That's a dive play by Appleberry. He gets down to about the 1. Or it'll be second and goal. Actually down to about the 2-yard line. So second and goal from the 2. Wilson huddles up. They've been running most of the game without a huddle. And now driving inside the red zone. Looking to huddle up. And there's the handoff. And the touchdown. Tykel Banks in for the score. And that hole was wide open. One of the biggest holes we've seen today. Tykel Banks with the 2-yard touchdown. And Wilson is on the board with 8:22 remaining in the first half. An impressive 45-yard drive off the turnover puts Wilson on the board to make the score 6-0. And now Wilson will go for 2. The 2-point conversion try coming up. And we've got an official stoppage of play. And looks like we've got a timeout taken by Wilson. Coach Greg Mortier. Something he did not like in that formation, either on his side or the defensive side of the ball. And he wanted to talk to his team to talk things over. Coming up at halftime, we will be talking to... What happened? Coming up at halftime, we'll be talking to Sean Nelms from East High School. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Looking forward to hearing about a lot of the changes that have taken place here at East High School. Talk a little bit about homecoming events and talk about the school year to this point here at East High School. Wilson just scoring the first score of the game to take a 6-0 lead. 8:22 left in the first quarter, and they are getting set to go for 2 points on the 2-point conversion. And it looks like we have Cotton in shotgun formation. Takes the snap. He's looking to throw. And he had a receiver. And he could not haul it in. Royal Carmichael could not make the catch. And the 2-point conversion is no good. But an impressive 45-yard drive for the Wilson Wildcats. Opens the scoring here on this Saturday afternoon. Great fall day here. Homecoming weekend here at East High School. And the cheerleaders dressed in pink for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And now the cheerleaders looking for a little media time. That's WROC's Thad Brown looking to give them some airtime for tonight's football frenzy. Wilson now getting set to kick the ball off from the 40-yard line. Back deep to receive for East is De'Aaron Johnson. And looks like Wallace Smith. The kick is in the air. And he takes it. Number 8. A great kickoff return by number 8, Isaiah Collier, who takes the ball from about his 5-yard line, and he gets it just past the 40-yard line. So about a 32-yard return on the play. Nice return by Collier, and that sets up his team offensively. And the ball is spotted for play. It is 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. And we have a timeout on the field. East High School takes a timeout. Timeout on the field with 8:12 left in the first half. Wilson with a 6-0 lead. Wilson defensively has been pretty much up to the task of stopping the East High offensive attack. And when we talked to Coach Greg Mortier, he said the key was to contain their quarterback, Raheem Gaden. And so far to this point, they have met that challenge and now have a 6-0 lead and looking to continue their play defensively. 1st and 10 for East from the 40-yard line. Gaden in shotgun formation. Man in motion is Collier. And Gaden keeps it. He gets a block from Collier. And he steps out of bounds at about the 48-yard line. That's a pickup of 8 yards. Gaden starting to get loose. I talked to Coach Mike Militello about his quarterback. And Gaden kind of reminds him of a guy that's starting in the NFL about 60, 65 miles down the road by the name of Tyrod Taylor. Able to keep plays alive with his legs. And that the defense of Wilson needs to keep an eye on that. And that's been the key here to this point. 2nd and 2. And Gaden is going to keep it again. He gets to the midfield inside Wilson territory to about the 48-yard line. And that's enough for a 1st down. A gain of 4. Raheem Gaden looking to spark his East Eagle offense. First down after the 4-yard gain by Gaden. Gaden again, shotgun formation. The man in motion is Collier, and there's a handoff, and he trips at the line of scrimmage. De'Aaron Johnson manages to pick up 2 yards on the play. Down to the Wilson 46-yard line, it will be 2nd and 8. As we approach 7 minutes remaining here in the first half. 2nd and 8 from the 46 of Wilson. And there's a handoff again Once again, it's Johnson on the carry. And this time he picks up a gain of a yard. From the 45, it will be 3rd and 7. Third and 7 for East from the Wilson 45-yard line. Gaden once again in shotgun formation. And Gaden drops back. And he's trying to break away from some tackles there. Lots of pressure there, and they get him. The Wilson defense gets to him. And it's Latrell Golden. Actually, that's Tykel Banks. Tykel Banks with the sack there. Number 22. And now East will punt it. Oh, and there's a foul on the play. Looks like it's going to be either running into the kicker or a roughing the kicker penalty. But Michael Grant making contact with the East punter on the play. Now the officials will talk it over as to whether it is a running into the kicker or roughing the kicker penalty. And the call is personal foul. Roughing the kicker. And it will be a first down for East. They will mark off 15 yards and a first down for East. And the drive will continue. So the drive continues on the penalty. Be 1st and 10 for East. First and 10 for the East High Eagles. And Greg Mortier trying to plead his case to the official, but it will, in fact, remain first down for the Eagles as they now have the ball inside the Wilson 38-yard line. And there's the handoff. And Gaden finds some running room down the sideline. And he gets it inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. First and 10 for the Eagles from the 18. That's a pickup of about 20 yards. 20 yards on the pickup by Gaden. And East inside the red zone. And Gaden again on the carry. Will keep it. And he gets down to about the 17-yard line. That's a gain of a yard. A gain of 1 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 9 from the 17-yard line. And now the throw out into the flat, and that hit the ground. That will be an incomplete pass. An incomplete pass to Isaiah Collier. Intended for Isaiah Collier. It'll be 3rd and about 9 from the Wilson 17-yard line. Approaching 4 minutes remaining in the first half. Gaden in shotgun formation, and it's a low snap. He gets it, picks it up, he throws, and the ball is batted down. Nice defensive play by Isaiah Benjamin for Wilson, and that brings up 4th down. 4th and 9 for East. And we've got a timeout on the field. 4:14 remaining in the first half. Wilson leading 6-0. Want to remind you once again that we will have an interview with Sean Nelms from East High School. We're coming to you live on RCTV Channel 15. Glad you could join us today. If you were unable to make it down here for the game, it's great you're able to join us live. We're also streaming at www.rcsdk12.org/RCSDTV. Thank you for joining us today. We've got a great matchup between two of the top teams in the RCAC. And we've got a critical 4th down coming up for the East High Eagles. We've got trips to the left in this formation. And there's the ball on the ground. And Gaden can only fall on it. And the play is dead. As Earl English falls on top of Gaden. And that stops the drive. And Wilson will take over on downs. Wilson takes over, 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. A loss of 7 on the play. Wilson takes over from their own 25-yard line. It is 1st and 10. From the 25-yard line, Cotton under center. The handoff goes to Benjamin. And Benjamin maybe gets a yard or two. It's a tough battle at the line of scrimmage. Neither team really giving much away there. Wilson once again. Now 2nd and 10. From about the 26-yard line. The handoff again. And approaching the 30-yard line. Is number 2, Marvin Appleberry. Third down, and now the catch is made. And he almost gets away, he almost breaks a tackle, is Royal Carmichael. Takes in the pass from Cotton, and that's enough for the first down at about the 38-yard line. That's a pickup of 8 yards on the play. on the 3rd and 5. So Carmichael able to get past the first down marker and move the sticks. Clock is running with 2.5 minutes remaining in the first half. And there's a handoff. Down to about the 41-yard line goes Appleberry. Timeout on the field, and it is Appleberry down on the field. Looks to be holding his left leg a little bit. They look to be looking at his left ankle. Might be just a cramp. And now they'll help him to his feet. And that might be a little more serious as he is not able to put much pressure on that leg. So Appleberry making his way to the sideline. I hope he's okay and is able to return. When play resumes, it will be 2nd and 10 from the Wilson 40-yard line. 2nd and 8 from the Wilson 40-yard line. Clock running. Under 2 minutes, 10 seconds to go in the first half. And Cotton drops back and he throws. He's got a man at about the 47-yard line. That was number 10, Robert Hurd. It's a gain of about 6 yards on the play. 3rd and 2 from the 46. And time is ticking inside of 2 minutes now in the first half. Approaching a minute 30. Cotton ready to take the snap. And we've got contact. Looks like East a little anxious to get in there. And Wilson able to draw the East defenders off sides. Dead ball foul off sides against East. Will mark off 5 yards, and that's enough to give Wilson the first down inside East territory at the 48-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats at the East 48-yard line. Time running down at a minute 10 and counting left in the first half. Ball is up, and he's got a receiver, but just can't make the play is Royal Carmichael. Royal Carmichael just a little bit out of his reach. Brings up 2nd and 10 from the 48. Good ball thrown by quarterback James Cotton, but just a little bit beyond Carmichael's grasp. Yeah, we can try that. Okay, so we are 2nd and 10 from the 48. Little screen play, and that is blown up. Nice defensive play. Nice defensive play by number 22. Cypher Bowler. Pfeiffer Bowler able to make the play there. And now we've got a timeout taken by East with 43 seconds remaining in the first half. Actually, it's an official's timeout. They're going to add some more time to the clock to 53 seconds remaining in the first half. 53 seconds remaining in the first half. And there is a timeout on the field. And now we're going to change the clock again. 50 seconds. A little bit of confusion as to how much time should be added. I think we've got it right now. It is 50 seconds remaining in the first half. So now it is third and about 15 for the Wildcats from their own 47-yard line. Third and 15 from the 47. Cotton takes a snap. And he's under pressure, and he is sacked. And guess who? Number 55 for East, Malik Marshall. Getting to the quarterback and making the sack. And that's a loss of 10 yards on the play. And the time is winding down. It will be fourth and about 20. Oh, and it is a delay.
He didn't do that. He didn't do that. He didn't do that. He just waved the ball.
Delay of game on Wilson. And now we've got a timeout taken by Wilson.
No, he didn't. He didn't give it to him, but more to him, he was looking for him, so he know what to do.
Looking forward to our conversation with Sean Nelms as he makes his way up to the press box here at Centennial Stadium on the East High School campus. And play is about to resume with 5.8 seconds on the clock. Tykel Banks back to punt for Wilson. De'Aaron Johnson set to return, and the punt's away, and the ball goes out of bounds.
Oh, it did not. No, it's like.
And I think there'll be some time remaining on the clock. We think there'll be about 1.5 seconds remaining in the first half. So Wilson takes over East takes over rather, at the 41-yard line. East High from the 41-yard line, their own 41. Time for one more play. And we've got trips to the right. And we've got an official stoppage of play. We've got a delay of game, which is going to back them up 5 more yards. Down to the 36-yard line. And Raheem Gaden ready to take the snap. And Wilson putting pressure on. And now Gaden just looking to run out the clock. And he gets to about the 39-yard line before the half. And we've got a late flag thrown. A late flag. So we're going to wait here, and we're going to see what the flag is all about. If it's during the play against the defense, the offense will have time for one more, will have an opportunity for one more play. And it is a personal foul against the offense. The penalty will be declined, and that will end the half. So the half ends, and we will have our interview coming up with Sean Nelms from East High School. At the half, it is 6-0 for Wilson. Wilson 6 and the East High Eagles 0. We'll be back momentarily with our interview with Sean Nelms. Got me? Hello? Hear me? Check 1 2 1 2 1 2. Number 5. Got it? Is he gonna count me down? Count me down? Okay, thank you for joining us here at halftime of the game between the Wilson Wildcats and East Eagles. It is 6-0 Wilson at halftime. I'm joined by our special guest here, Sean Nelms, superintendent of East. And you've been under some transition here at East. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what's going on here?
Absolutely. So the University of Rochester had an opportunity to intervene at East High School and to transform a low-performing school into a successful one. And so we began by expanding the school to include grade 6, so now we're a 6 through 12 building. We've expanded our athletic teams, and we've also expanded opportunities for students academically. As you can tell by today, it's working so far. The kids are here, the crowd is packed, and today's a fun day for all of our students and families.
What have you seen academically as far as, you know the challenges going in, and what have you seen to this point from your students here?
Absolutely. So our first job was to get students here, and at grades 6, 7, and 8, our attendance rates are above 95%. And for our high school, attendance is above 85%. And those numbers are incredibly higher than last year. In fact, last year's 8th graders attended school less than 60% of the time. And it was a problem that we saw coming in. We put a lot of resources into planning this summer. And we're proud to say our students are attending and they've bought in. We also knew that teaching and academic improvement was a concern. And so we hired some of the best teachers that we could find in the state. And these individuals are out here. I bet I counted 50 teachers here today just cheering on students to victory. So it takes a collective effort. Students, parents, teachers, they're all out here today to support our students.
Homecoming events here this weekend, and today to see all the purple and yellow of East High's colors, it's got to feel great for you to see all of the support here this weekend.
Absolutely. We began the day with the parade, and the parade had a host of students and clubs and activities, and we marched from 11 o'clock to noon to the main campus, and then our game began at 1 o'clock. And I would say the parade itself probably had about 100 students involved and also staff. And so those individuals are here. They're pumped up, ready to go. I mean, you begin a school by establishing a culture, and at East, the culture is already taking form, and we're excited about that.
It will take a while. What have you seen to this point?
Yeah, I mean, our kids have been phenomenal. You take a bunch of students with a brand new staff, and the first month has been about getting us to establish trust between one another, trust between faculty and students, and then students to students, and that takes time. And everyone involved in that process has been committed 100%, and it's been incredible to watch our students start to develop relationships with one another, and also relationships with staff. And I couldn't have asked for a better start.
Thank you for your time here today, and we wish you much success as this venture continues with the University of Rochester.
Thank you for investing in our youth. We really appreciate it. Thank you.
Sean Nelm, Superintendent of East, and we will be back with second half action when we return.
Thank you.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Welcome back to Centennial Stadium at East High as we get set for second half action. As the captains return to midfield, East will receive the second half kickoff as they deferred the coin toss in the first half. Wilson Wildcats holding a 6-0 lead over East. And a 2-yard touchdown run by Tykel Banks. There's a 45-yard drive that resulted in the touchdown run by Banks. Both teams struggled offensively to move the ball until later in the second quarter, and that's when Wilson was able to move the ball down and punch the ball in from the 2. East was able to put together a drive helped by a personal foul, roughing the kicker penalty. Got down inside the red zone of the Wilson Wildcats, but they were unable to convert. So now Banks takes the kickoff and is handled by one of the up men. It's number 52. Eric Maldonado on the carry. Picks up about a yard on the return. And East is set up 1st and 10 at the 31. First and 10 for the Eagles at the 31. We appreciate Sean Nelms coming on and speaking to us at half. We want to send out best wishes to Ellis Randall, one of the assistant coaches for the Wilson Wildcats. He is unable to be here today. That reason, he is attending home parents' weekend ceremonies at his son's school. So we want to wish Ellis well as East now takes the carry inside the 45 to the 47-yard line. Goes Raheem Gaden. Raheem Gaden on the carry, picks up about 16 yards on the carry, and that makes the first down for the Eagles at the 47. First and 10 for the Eagles at the 47 on a nice 16-yard run by Raheem Gaden. And there's a handoff there to De'Aaron Johnson, and he's fights his way up to about the 49 before the Wilson defense swarms and brings him down. East not able to get much going from on the inside with that defensive line of Wilson's. Brings up second and about 7 to go from just near the midfield stripe. And Gaden, as Collier goes in motion, and the handoff goes to De'Aaron Johnson. He loses the ball.
There's no way he's down. They do the flag. They do the fumble flag. They do the fumble flag. That's got to be our ball. It's got to be our ball. Do the fumble flag.
And
So nobody gets tackled. His knee doesn't touch the ground. His knee doesn't touch the ground.
the officials ruled that he was down, and his forward progress had been stopped. So no turnover on the play. Looked like a nice defensive play by Wilson. Instead, we have third down for East at the Wilson 49-yard line after a gain of about a yard. Third and about 6. And we've got flags on the play. Delay of game penalty on the offense. So that moves the ball back 5 yards, and it will now be 3rd and 12. Or 3rd and 11 from the East 46-yard line. Third and 11 from the 46. And there's the snap. Gaden drops back. He looks, and he's got his receiver. He breaks a couple of tackles, gets up to midfield before he's tackled.
We got the ball again. When are y'all going to give us a script? Come on. Come on.
Brandon Hunt with the catch, and he gets to about the 50-yard line, a gain of 4. Not enough for the first down, and it will be 4th and about 6. 4th and 7, actually. 4th and 7 from midfield, the 50-yard line, and Jordan Adele in the punt. Takes the snap and gets the kickoff. It's a high kick and takes a up. It goes right to a Wilson player. Number 21 landed right in his hands. That's Charles Dickerson, and he advances it to about the 26-yard line. That's a pickup. That's a return of about 5 yards after the bounce landed right into Dickerson's hands. So Wilson very fortunate. Very fortunate for Wilson that that ball landed right in his hands. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line as Wilson takes over for their first possession of the second half. Cotton under center. And he will hand off. And whistle blows to stop the play after a gain of about 2, maybe 3 yards. As the ball carrier Isaiah Benjamin for Wildcats. Gain of about 3, it'll be 2nd and 7 from the 29-yard line. And Cotton takes a snap on 2nd down. He's going to air it out. He's got a receiver, and he makes the catch. And no, he could not hang on. It is incomplete. Looked like he made the grab there, but he was unable to hang on. Was Ricky Gamble. But a nice ball thrown by James Cotton, the sophomore quarterback. 6 foot, 170 pounds is the quarterback, James Cotton. And he made a nice throw there, but the receiver unable to make the play, unable to finish the play. So it is now 3rd down and 7 from the 29. And the handoff, and he's got some running room, is Isaiah Benjamin. He gets the first down and more, breaks another tackle. He's at midfield and inside East territory to the East 48-yard line. A pickup of 23 yards. Make that 22 yards as the ball is spotted at the East 49-yard line. And that is a first down for the Wildcats. 1st and 10 for Wilson from the East 49-yard line. A running play right up the middle, and Benjamin was able to break it outside and get a good chunk of yardage, a gain of about 22 yards. So now is Benjamin again, and he breaks it off the right side once again for a gain of about 5 yards. Make that a gain of 4. Nice drive going for Wilson. And that makes it 2nd down and 6 from the 45-yard line, inside the 45-yard line. And there's a handoff again. Ball is on the ground. And it is picked up by East. Number 5, Cedric Cheeley.
I just told Berger about that being too fucking happy.
You're on TV.
Just told him about being too fucking happy.
You're on TV.
Now he's going to blame it on Kyle.
And it looks like it is East ball after the turnover. And now we've got a flag after the play is over.
Yeah, that's what I said. You're on TV. Yeah.
Outside.
You're on TV. Yeah. I know, but
I'm just saying, you can't. You gotta watch your language. We're doing a live broadcast.
I know, I tried, but I'm in the middle of a game. I'm trying to win.
Okay. You're not representing the district. Okay. You're welcome. Now takes over. It is 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line. And able to get up to about the 47-yard line is the ball carrier. For forward progress is stopped. It is Devon Jackson. Second and 10 from the 47-yard line. Make that 2nd and 6, and now we've got flags. Dead ball. We've got a dead ball. Offsides foul on Wilson. So they will mark off 5 yards, and that will actually make it close to a first down. So it looks from here as though it is just short. So it is now 2nd and less than a yard from the Wilson 47-yard line. And there goes the ball carrier, Hamadi Mburwa. His first carry of the game. And he picks up close to about 15 yards on that carry. A nice run on 2nd down that gives East a first down on this drive and keeps the drive going. Now again, it's Isaiah Collier who breaks some tackles and gets down inside the 30 to about the 25-yard line. A pickup of close to 8 yards on the play. Ball spotted at the 26, or it will be a pickup of 7. It will be 2nd down and 4 for East at the Wilson 26-yard line. Up, and now Collier reverses his field, gets some blocks, and now he breaks it outside. And he looks like he has enough for the first down before he's run out of bounds at about the 22-yard line. Collier reversed his field when he didn't like what he saw from the Wilson defense, reversed his field and was able to pick up enough for the first down. So with just over 5 minutes remaining in the third quarter, East has got a drive going off the turnover. And it's 1st and 10 from the 21. There's the pitch. And the pitch goes to, and he breaks a tackle down inside the 10 to about the 8-yard line. Goes De'Aaron Johnson. He takes the pitch from quarterback Raheem Gaden. And that was the right read by Gaden. 1st and goal inside the 10 at the 9-yard line. And a nice pickup by running back De'Aaron Johnson. A pickup of about 12 yards on that carry. And East is finally putting together a nice drive as we are winding down here in the third quarter inside of 5 minutes. Now timeout is taken by East. It's their first of the second half. Looking to capitalize on the fumble by Wilson. That recovery was made by Cedric Cheeley at about the East 45-yard line. And East has driven the ball downfield inside the Wilson 10-yard line. Homecoming weekend here at East High School. And a large crowd on hand to take in all the festivities, starting with a parade this morning. The cheerleaders supporting Breast Cancer Awareness Month in their pink cheerleading uniforms. And we have a great fall day for this matchup of Rochester City Athletic Conference teams. It is 1st and goal for East from the 9. And the direct snap goes to Johnson. And he gets down inside the 10 to about the 8-yard line. And there's another direct snap, and this time it goes to Collier, and not much happening there. So after driving the ball down the field inside the 10, East is going to a Wildcat formation against the Wildcats. Ball is placed at the 8-yard line. East looking for the tying score here. It is 3rd and goal from the 8. And another direct snap, this time to Collier once again. And Isaiah Collier. Not much going for him there, and now it is 4th down. 4th and goal from the 9 as Collier loses a yard. And Gaden is now entering the game. We missed Gaden go off the field. It must have been after that big run by De'Aaron Johnson. But now Gaden with the throw, but he can't get the receiver intended for Brandon Hunt. And East will turn the ball over on downs once again inside the red zone. There is looking for a flag and not seeing one, and it looks like Wilson will indeed take over on downs. So Wilson will take over, 1st and 10, from about the 8-yard line. And there's a run by Isaiah Benjamin. Running from deep in his own end, gets a gain of about 7, gives his team a little bit of breathing room as we approach 2nd and 10 from the Wilson 16-yard line. Approaching 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. And the run once again. And Benjamin has enough for the first down as he gets over the 20 to the 21-yard line. A game of 5. Five-yard play picks up the first down for Wilson and looking to continue this drive after the turnover on downs by East. Cotton under center takes the snap, and the handoff goes to Benjamin, and he's got running room, and he is off to the races, to the 40, to the 30, down to the 26-yard line goes Isaiah Benjamin. Was almost able to break it, and a touchdown-saving tackle made there by number 5, Cedric Cheeley. And Benjamin comes off the field. Looks like he is hurt. Looks like a left arm injury. But what a gain by Benjamin to get his team down close to the red zone at the 26-yard line. And now we've got flags on the play as Earl English takes the carry and takes it inside the red zone to about the 15-yard line. But it looks like this one is coming back. So referees will make the call, and the call will be a hold on Wilson, which will move the ball back 10 yards from the spot of the foul. To the 32-yard line, where it will be now first down. From the 31. 1st and 20 from the 31.
Where's the ball? Oh, I see it now. It looks like about the 33. It's about the 33. They were hiding the ball. Who's timeout?
About 1st and 22 from about the 33-yard line. The ball will be spotted. That run by Benjamin, 49 yards officially, as he was able to break through the middle of the East defense and found some running room. We've got just about a minute remaining in the third quarter. Wilson still leading 6-0. Wilson Wildcats leading the East Eagles. We're glad you could join us on rcsdk12.org, streaming live on the website, and also on Channel 15 in the city of Rochester. First and about 22. Channel 15 on Time Warner Cable. Earl English on the carry, and he loses a yard. So now it is about 2nd and 23 from the 34-yard line as time winds down in the third quarter. Cotton changes the play, and now it's a handoff to Isaiah Benjamin, who's back in the game. And he is taken out by number 4, De'Aaron Johnson, with a nice tackle to end the third quarter. A pickup of 4 by Benjamin. And the third quarter comes to a close with the score, Wilson Wildcats 6 and the East Eagles nothing. As we get set for fourth quarter action, it will be 3rd and 21 for the Wildcats from the East 30-yard line on homecoming weekend here at East High School. Both teams trying to position themselves for sectionals as the regular season wraps up next weekend. East currently the 7th seed in Class AA going into this weekend's action. Wow. Wilson also seeded 7th in Class A action. And both teams looking to get in to the sectionals as one of the top 8 seeds in their class. Again, end up being a beautiful day for homecoming here at East High School. And lots of fans in the stands enjoying the game here. Many of them in the East colors of purple and gold, and hoping that their team can put together some points and keep Wilson off the scoreboard. Play resumes now. It is 3rd and about 20. Oh, number 30, Jairese Tisdale, comes in and makes the sack on quarterback James Cotton. Jairese Tisdale with the big sack for East, and that is a loss of 6 yards on the play. So now we've got 4th down and about 25, and East is in to punt. Tykel Banks. And a high snap. East unable to get to the punter, and they will let it roll down inside the 20 to about the 15, where it is down by Jeremy Cathy from the Wildcats, and East will take over deep in their own end. At the 10-yard line, excuse me. East takes over 1st and 10 from their own 10-yard line. Just starting the fourth quarter, a minute in. And East had some momentum going offensively, looking to build on that as they start this drive, their first drive of the fourth quarter. And there's the handoff. Isaiah Collier runs out of bounds after a 4-yard gain. 2nd and 10 for East. And it looks like he's still running. De'Aaron Johnson able to break outside. Gets up to about the 29-yard line, and we've got a man down on the field. It looks like a player down on the field. It looks like it might be Malik Marshall, who's played a solid game defensively and anchors that offensive line for the East Eagles. So while they attend to Malik Marshall, both teams will take a knee and hope for the best for Malik Marshall. As we take a look at next week's schedule, actually we'll take a look at some of the other teams from the Rochester City Athletic Conference that are in action today. Aquinas and McQuaid will actually play this afternoon, and that game will actually start in about 5 minutes. We also have Leadership Academy playing at Edison. That game currently going on over at Edison Tech. In action last night, University Prep lost to Cheektowaga out of Section 6 in Buffalo, 48-18. There's some scores from around the Rochester City Athletic Association Conference. Malik Marshall still down on the field. And a great crowd, stands filled almost to capacity on both sides of the stadium seating here. A good crowd and a good group of students taking in the action. And it's great for these athletes to see all the support that they have in the stands here from both their students, their colleagues, and their families. The play is getting ready to resume once again after Malik Marshall is helped off the field. East will resume with first down from the 29-yard line. And not much there for the carrier, De'Aaron Johnson. Makes a pickup of about a yard. And we were talking about Edison and their matchup today. We have one of the Edison students from their media arts program. Edison running one of our cameras today, camera 4. And we thank all of our production staff for being a part of this broadcast. Ivory Lanos. Ivory Lanos is the young man running the camera for us today, along with the rest of our production staff. Todd Hall, the producer and director of the of the broadcast. We thank him very much for putting this opportunity together to showcase two of the Rochester City Athletic Conference's top teams, East and Wilson. And we've got a flag on the play as Gaden is able to break some tackles, get down to about the 41-yard line, but a flag was thrown in the backfield, and this is coming back on a hold by East. A hold will negate the play and will back East up. So instead of the first down, East will now be faced with a third and roughly about 18, 19 yards. Oh. Ball spotted at the 19-yard line. It's 3rd and 19 from the 19-yard line. Time winding down in the game. 8:40 and counting left in the game. And East looking to get something going offensively. And there's a reverse. And now he reverses his field once again. We've got another flag thrown, and he is thrown back for a loss as Brandon Hunt. But there's a flag down. Brandon Hunt on the carry loses about 7 or 8 yards on the play. And looking for the call from the official. It's a call on Wilson. Looks like illegal hands to the face. So the call will go against Wilson. And they will mark off the yardage. It's a 5-yard penalty. It's a 5-yard face mask. 5-yard face mask is the official call, so it's not the personal foul. So it will remain 3rd down, and it is 3rd and about 18 from about the 20-yard line. And Gaden is going to throw it, and he's got a man, and he is hit immediately, but making the catch is De'Aaron Johnson. Comes up just short of the first down, just over the just at the 35-yard line, so he is about 3 yards shy. But a nice catch by De'Aaron Johnson, who knew he was going to get hit and was able to take the impact of the hit and hang on to the football. The 3 yards shy of the first down, and East is back to punt. Number 11, Jordan Adell, will punt it away, and he gets it off. Takes a Wilson bounce, and it is covered by Isaiah Collier at the Wilson 35-yard line. First and 10 for Wilson now, as we are now at the 7-minute mark remaining in the game. First and 10 Wilson at the 35-yard line. is Cotton. James Cotton, under center, gives the handoff. And picks up about a yard or two on the carry. Officially a 1-yard carry. As the ball is spotted at the 36. Under center goes Cotton. And there's a pitch. Goes Isaiah Benjamin. Benjamin. Not quite able to turn the corner, but picks up a yard or two. Looks up a pickup of about 2 to the 38-yard line. Ball spotted at the 39 for a gain of about 3. Makes it 3rd and 6 from the 39. Benjamin. Cotton in shotgun formation. And he's going to throw it. He's got a man. And it's just beyond the grasp of his receiver, Ricky Gamble. And that stops the clock. It will be 4th down with 6 minutes and 9 seconds remaining in the game. Picture perfect conditions here on this Saturday afternoon. Coming to you from East High, the campus of East High, Centennial Stadium here. And Banks gets off a punt, and Brandon Hunt picks up the ball at about the 25-yard line and gets it up close to about the 35 for about a 10-yard return, able to take it on the hop. So East now takes over 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. And fumbles the snap. Gaden picks it up, and he's looking for some running space. Runs into his own man. Is able to get close to the line of scrimmage before he's brought down by number 10, Robert Hurd from Wilson. Hurd able to bring Gaden down. Brings up 2nd and 11 from the 34-yard line of East. And East comes out. Gaden in shotgun formation. Two-man back set, two-man set. And Gaden's going to throw it. He's moving his legs, looking to make a play, and it is intercepted. Intercepted by Ricky Gamble. Ricky Gamble comes up with the turnover, and Wilson will take over. It's the 2nd interception of the day for the Wildcats. Gaden trying to make the throw out to his receiver, but he threw it into double coverage, and Gamble was able to take advantage. So now off the turnover, Wilson takes over once again at the 33-yard line. From their own 33 comes Wilson up to the line. Cotton under center. And carry goes to Benjamin. Benjamin off the left side. Doesn't get a whole lot. Maybe about a yard. And we've got a timeout for an injured player for Wilson. Over on the far side of the field. So we can't quite make out who the player is. Player's down at about the 33-yard line, and it's Isaiah Benjamin, the ball carrier. So. Isaiah Benjamin, who's taken the workload of the bulk of the ball carries for the game today, is able to walk off under his own power. He was injured earlier in the game, was able to return, and is now making his way off the field once again. So we hope he's able to get back out onto the field. So now it is 2nd and 10 after the no gain. And now Cotton back to throw. And he's got a receiver on the slant. It is Royal Carmichael. He loses the ball. He got it. And it looks like no, it is the ball belongs to East. As Carmichael had the ball and was off to the races and somehow lost control of the ball. And East is able to recover the fumble. It was a great route and a great throw and a great catch by Royal Carmichael. And it looked like he was off to the races, but could not control the ball. So now East takes over on the turnover. And running out of time, so a sense of urgency here for the East Eagles as they take over from their own 30-yard line. And Collier is the ball carrier. He picks up about 6 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd and 4 from the 37-yard line. And now Gaden keeps it himself, goes up the middle, gets close to the first down marker, just over the 40-yard line. 3rd down and 1. Time ticking down, under 4 minutes, close to 3.5 minutes left in the game. East hoping to get the tying score. There's a handoff to Collier, and Collier is able to get enough for the first down. Pickup of 3 yards on the play, gets it out to about the 43-yard line. East able to drive, keep the drive alive. And it is first down for the East High Eagles. Looking to tie the score. And Gaden in shotgun formation. And he drops back. He's going to throw it. And he is brought down. A combination of Earl English and Robert Hurd bring Gaden down, and that is a loss of about 8 yards. So now it is 2nd and 18 from the 35-yard line. Second and 18 for the Eagles, and time is running down. Eagles with 2 timeouts remaining. And approaching 2 minutes left in the game. Gaden back to throw. He's looking, can't find anybody. Now he stops, he's got pressure, he throws it across the field. He's got a receiver, but he can't get to the ball. Is number 4, De'Aaron Johnson. It was a great effort, and he just couldn't get enough on the ball to throw it across his body. But the receiver, Johnson, was wide open. Not a player from Wilson around him. And if Johnson could have gotten to the ball, that could have been a big gainer. Instead, the ball falls incomplete, and it is 3rd and 10. Gaden, once again, takes the snap. And the ball is tipped and almost intercepted. Pass intended for Brandon Hunt. Robert Hurd almost the beneficiary of the tip ball. Last chance for East. With under 2 minutes to play, 1:54 remaining in the game. It is 4th down and 18. And makes the throw. Oh, he's got it! Collier, Isaiah Collier, and nobody is going to get him. What a throw by Raheem Gaden under pressure. Finds his man, Isaiah Collier, for the 56-yard touchdown. What a play. 4th down, game on the line, and Raheem Gaden delivers. Looking to get the first down and gets the whole ball of wax. What an effort by Raheem Gaden. Yards on the throw and catch. And this game is tied at 6. The 2-point conversion is pending. And as big as that play was, this play even bigger. With the Rochester City Athletic Conference Championship on the line. And the East High faithful is this East High crowd is going bananas. And so here we go. They're going to kick the extra point. And it's Collier, the player who just scored the touchdown. And the kick is up, and the kick is good. Isaiah Collier getting it done. Isaiah Collier with the 56-yard touchdown reception and tacks on the extra point for good measure. And East has taken the 7-6 lead with 1:42 remaining in the game. The East High faithful have been waiting all day for something big to happen, and they just got it. And the cheerleaders are leading the charge. An unbelievable turn of events have taken place here at Centennial Stadium, and this crowd is fired up as East gets set to kick off. And it's Collier ready to kick it off to Wilson, who now needs a score in order to claim its first championship since 1999. So here we go. Wilson takes over 1st and 10 at the 25-26 yard line. And Cotton getting the play call from his coach, Greg Mortier. And the East faithful making noise, making it harder for the Wilson Wildcats to get their play call. Minute 35 remaining in the game. And here we go. Cotton in shotgun formation. Gets hit. He breaks out of the tackle and manages to get up to about the 32-yard line for a gain of 7. We've got an injured player for East. The clock is stopped with 1:26. And the injured player is in a lot of pain, a lot of discomfort. And everyone hoping that the player down is going to be okay. And they're going to call on the ambulance. This does not look good for the player down for East. 1:26 remaining in the game. But that is taking a back seat to the player that is down on the field. As they attend to him. Player is in a great deal of pain, trying to figure out who that player is. Athletic trainers, staff, parents of the young man look to be out on the field. Looking to get the young man, the medical attention. Player, we're told, is number 30, Jairese Tisdale. Was down on the ground and we're trying to keep him. His player's able to move his legs, but it is an obvious upper body injury. Everyone hoping that the young man is going to be okay. personnel from rural Metro tend to the injury. All the thoughts and prayers go out to the young man.
Which kid is it? Which kid is it? Javi what?
Jairus Tisdale is the injured player. Again, number 30 for the East Eagles.
Have his mom come to the gate, to the field. Tisdale.
Want to make sure that everything is okay. Tisdale's mom is being called down to the field. Such a hard-fought battle between these two teams. It's very difficult to see a young man who has battled and actually made a great play and a sack earlier in the game on James Cotton. And now we just hope that he is able to recover and get himself back on his feet from this injury. As they get him on his feet. And he is gets a round of applause from the fans in attendance. Still in a great deal of pain as he is helped to the stretcher. And they get him onto the stretcher and as his teammates look on, both on the field and from the sideline. And his teammates now giving him a round of applause, and his coaches around him. Jairus Tisdale. And we hope that he recovers quickly. Again, Jairus Tisdale, a junior defensive lineman, 6'2", 202 pounds, defensive lineman and tight end. And he is, as they're putting him into the ambulance, play resumes. Time winding down with a minute 20 and change. And there's the sack. Sack is sack is made and a timeout is taken. Number 78 on the tackle. Willie Johnson, number 78, with the sack on Cotton, moves the ball back to the 25-yard line, where it is now 3rd and 11, from the 25-yard line. Following the conclusion of this game, we will do a post-game wrap-up of today's events. An exciting matchup that's coming down to the wire with the East Eagles and Wilson Wildcats. 3rd and 11 from the 25. The quarterback is hit. The ball is in the air and out of bounds, incomplete. Pressure on the play. Put on by East. Again, number 78. Willie Johnson. Another big play by Johnson. Gets the sack on the previous play, and now Cotton has taken a hit, and Wilson calls timeout as it is 4th down. 1:04 left to go in the game, and Wilson now faced with the moment that they need to come up with the big play. As the Wilson coaches talk to the offensive personnel, the coaches from the East squad are firing up their defense, telling them one more play. We were down to that same scenario for East earlier, and they did come up with the big play that resulted in them taking the lead on a 56-yard reception by Isaiah Collier. Collier caught the pass over the middle at about the Wilson 45, and he outran the defense for the game. At this point is the game leading score. So it's given the East Eagles the lead, and they are looking to hold on here. Wilson's last-ditch effort here on 4th down is coming up as Cotton takes the snap. And there's pressure, and the ball falls incomplete. Number 15, Earl English, had a host of defenders around him, and that play was broken up, and it looks like East will win this game as the ball is turned over on downs. No timeouts left for Wilson, and East will take over 1st and 10 from the Wildcat 25-yard line. What an effort, what a game, and what a rally by the East Eagles as they have put together a last-minute effort, capped with a 56-yard touchdown with under 2 minutes remaining in the game. And now they will take a knee as the clock winds down. Homecoming, a huge success here at East High School. And all the changes that are taking place within East and the University of Rochester, a homecoming victory is just what the doctor ordered. So players shake hands and congratulate one another, but a huge victory for the East Eagles. As the clock winds down, East will celebrate a dramatic come-from-behind victory over the Wilson Wildcats by the score of 7-6. As the players get ready to line up and shake hands, and the students and families from East get ready to celebrate their victory on homecoming weekend. We will return to wrap things up for you here from Centennial Stadium on the campus of East High School in just a minute. You're watching high school football on the Rochester City School District Network.
I'll be trying to win the championship at that time.
Welcome back to Centennial Stadium here at East High School, where we just witnessed a dramatic come-from-behind win from the East High Eagles by a score of 7-6. East trailed most of the game thanks to a second-quarter touchdown run by Terrell Banks, but East was able to pull it out with a dramatic come-from-behind win thanks to a 56-yard touchdown catch from Isaiah Collier. And so the East High Eagles pulled out the win by a score of 7-6 on homecoming weekend. For the Rochester City School District, I'm Matt Robinson, and you've been watching high school football here on Rochester City School District Network.